We're live. What the hell's going on? Where are you? I got chicken. I'll cook it when the time is ready. I will cook it.
Did you get greens?
Oh shit! I forgot. I got chicken.
Same stir fry again.
Yeah, we can, but they're chicken breasts. So I mean, I can do nice chicken breasts. I can cook them. There's 6 of them, like nice crispy skin because you like. Yeah, okay. I'll cook them when the time's right. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get, but there is vegetables from last night.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff left last night. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll cook them when it's ready. Okay.
You don't have to.
Well, whatever you want. You can shred some up, but I want to eat some like full. I want to eat some full ones too, like full chicken. Yeah, whatever you want. I mean, you can still. I did eat my rice up for lunch, but I washed out the pan. I washed the stuff. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll come in around 4:30, I guess. And oh hi, I forgot I'm live. I just turned it on. It was like yapping to Krista.
I'll put chicken on around 4.
They said hi, Wendy. It's actually Krista. It's her daughter. It's Wendy's daughter. Say hi. Stick your face in there. It's Wendy's daughter. Wendy's away. Wendy's in Vancouver. She was on the ferry yesterday. Hello. That's Krista. We're just deciding what I was babbling to her.
What's this?
Earring. What? Just different stuff I find.
I see.
My little man cave. I'm like a little store junk in here.
Yeah.
This is my little junk cave. Anyway, that's Krista. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll cook when we're. See, this is there a lot of
people on here?
Chris in Indiana, and then hi, little Wendy, and then chicken breasts. Yum, yeah. So chicken breasts will do. He heard me. He overheard me. That's Jim in Minnesota.
Cool.
Right. So we're gonna do chicken breasts.
Happy solstice, everybody.
Oh, it is winter solstice today, but we don't have any snow here. It's not palmy. Well, it's not palmy. It's 52 degrees out, but it's palmy, but not.
Okay, see ya.
All right, see you later. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, hey, I got my radio on if you want to contact me when you need me or something. So I got the radio on here. All right. Anyway, that's Wendy's daughter, and that is Krista. She lives here, rents a room from us. So I am on channel. Let's go to 37, 375. On my way home from work today, I talked to 958 Gary in my mobile. I talked to Michigan. Ooh, she cooled it off in here. I got the heater going, and she had that door open too long. Michael, hello. How's it going? Good to have you out there. Happy winter solstice. It is the first day of winter, but you know what that means? It is the shortest day of the year. So the shortest day of the year, it's only going to get better after this. That means each day after today is going to get a little bit lighter, right? So it's going to get lighter. It's going to stay longer. Lighter later. It'll be lighter later, right? That's a good thing. Okay, I'm going to try calling. I'm looking at a power supply right now. I think I'm going to get another 50 amp power supply. This is a 52 amp. I'm going to get a 50 amp I'm looking at, and I don't know when I'm going to get it, but I got my eyes on one right now. Variable. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Because I don't know how long this one's going to last. 576 Wisconsin, sounding good, brother. Q5 all the way out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Have a Merry Christmas, my friend. All right, cheers to you, and we'll talk soon. Have a good day, and happy DXing from UDX 791. All right, there in 1958, Wichita, Kansas. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Have a good one out there, buddy. Thanks for coming in. And I hear you out there too, Jim, 068, Minnesota, UDX 791. We're sitting on the side listening. Hey, Jim. All right, they're here in Nebraska too. Yeah, Jim, you're coming through good. I got a Q5 and I think I stirred up a hornet's nest again. Kind of like yesterday, Jim. We were out there and I put the video gate on there. You can see it. We just stirred up a big hornet's nest. Hey, Nebraska, we're waving too.
Yeah, waving, Joe. What type of, how are you preparing your chicken tonight?
I bake it at, I put a little bit of actually barbecue, like steak spice on it, on the skin. And then I bake it at about 390 degrees for about an hour, maybe about an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. So it makes a really crispy skin.
Copy that, Joe. Hopefully you're playing southeast. You're going to do it. I'll keep track and watch if you like getting here. So 780-068, we'll be standing on the side.
Oh yeah, you're booming in here, man. I got you into the red there. Yeah. Check out the video gate. I don't know if you saw it. I uploaded it last night or this morning when we were talking, and then so many stations were coming in there.
Yeah, I did see that the other day. Thanks for the video. It's pretty honest there. Now you're booming. You sound real good, Joe. I got you over.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I turned the beam around just a little bit more there, but yeah, you're sounding good. I just started the live gate there, so you made the gate again. Looks like we're getting some good conditions our way.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I see. I'm in the room too, so I'm doing both.
Well, how about happy winter solstice?
Yeah, happy winter solstice. It's it gets dark here. It gets full tide. So we'll start around the 36. Come here about 5 minutes. I just wanted to say hello there, Joe.
You betcha, brother. It's 2:35 here, 2:35 p.m. Pacific time. And not a bad day, no rain or anything out there, but it is dry and kind of some high cloud, but not too bad, about 52 degrees.
Check on the 52 degrees. It's supposed to be high 40s this weekend, but rain. A lot of rain this weekend, so we'll take it. Good luck next week with your surgery, and I'll be hanging out here. 068 Minnesota, we'll be on the side.
All right, sounding good. Man. You're at the 6-minute mark on here, so sounding good. Have a good one. Enjoy dinner too, and thanks for tuning in. UDX 791. We'll read the mail. Yeah, 0507 Kentucky, man. You're making the gate in there every day. We're live right now, and you're just booming it. Now you're sounding good, man. Yeah, good to hear you there. 0507 out of the bluegrass, way up into the red. Not a problem. Great audio and strong signal. Sounding good. 0507 World Radio Station. Have a good one. Happy winter solstice today. First day of winter, and have a Merry Christmas. And hope to talk to you again tomorrow. UDX 791 on the side. Sounding good there, 122. Land of Lincoln, you're blasting in here too. Happy winter solstice. Nice. Awesome, man. Nice setup there, man. You know, that sounds real good, man. Good audio, good signal, and save the flowers for yourself. I used to run a high gain Super Golden Penetrator 500 back in the late 1970s. Those are good antennas. You're lucky to have that, man. I wish I would have kept mine. I still talk to a few people that run those things, man. They are awesome. So good on you, brother. You're sounding Q5. 41 in Indiana. All right, 122. Yeah, not a bad day up here on the Gulf Islands. It is currently 52 degrees out. Not too shabby. 791 on the side. Cheers, 7-3. Okay, let's read the weakest station in the nation. No, you're not the weakest station in the 41 and cloudy, not bad for Indiana. You know what? For wintertime, you got to like it. And so 068 made the gate, Chris. I'm on 375 lower sideband. I'm just hoping my power supply holds out because it's starting to hum a lot more now. And I have a feeling it's going to blow up real soon. So if it does, I may have to get one of those power supplies right away. I can find, I with tax and everything, it's about $240. I know Wendy will strangle me if I order one while she's away. I got to run it past her first. Probably not in the budget right now, but groceries are probably more important than a power supply. But hey, I need to talk. Talking is important too, isn't it? Right? So anyway, we'll see what happens. Hopefully this pyramid will hang on for another few more months. Fingers crossed, right? But it is getting old. And like I say, I've blown it up twice already. Bridges have been changed twice. Somebody said the caps need to be checked too. So maybe that's what it is. Because I'm not running a lot of power into it right now. I'm only running a 200 watt RM kicker. Beg for forgiveness. I will. Don't ask permission before forgiveness. Exactly. Evening. How about one 30 amp supplies from Amazon? Yeah, I'm going to get a 50 amp. That's what I'm going to get, a 50 amp supply, because I got a Texas Star 500 as well. 37. Okay, Chris, I'm going to call for you. 30 amp Aston. Yeah, 30 amps good too. But will it run a 500 amp, 500 watt Texas Star? I think this is the way it works. 10 amps for every 100 watts. That's the way I figured it out. 10 amps for every 100 watts, right? RS. I'm looking at a Jeverty or something like that. It's $199, and then 240 with tax. So I'm probably bite the bullet and get it if this blows up, because I don't like cute skip. That's just the way I am, and I'll just have to get on my knees and pray for forgiveness that I spent some money I shouldn't have. How about a UDX 1313, UDX 1313 Indiana, UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Hey, UDX 1313, UDX 1313, are you out there? I think I hear you. UDX 791. I think I hear you out there. I hear you out there, man. UDX 1313 Indiana. We're waving at you, man. Happy winter solstice to you out there, buddy. It's quiet on this one, man. It's really quiet on this channel. We're going to be sitting on the side. UDX 791. I think I heard you out there. Were you calling me 1313? You came back to me, right? Whiskey 09, Whiskey 09, UDX 791. I'm on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Gulf Islands, North Pacific, off the west coast of Canada. Good evening, Sky High Radio. Yeah, we're waving it to their 09, Whiskey 09. What was your QTH? All right, Whiskey 09. Cheers, buddy. Cheers in 73s from UDX 791 Gulf Islands. All right, Whiskey in 73s to you. And Merry Christmas. It's UDX 791 on the... Justin, how you doing, buddy? Justin's been on many of my video gates. Justin, the 9-pound hammer in Oklahoma, Ontario CB Club. Hello. Happy holidays. 50 amp, 12 volt, only 38 USD. Oh my God. That's cheap. I hear somebody coming back to me out there. Bring her back. UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the site. I hear somebody call me, but it's a bit of a noisy out there. Anyway, good to have you out there, Justin. Hey, happy winter solstice, buddy, to you in Oklahoma. It's my friend Justin Ruth. Check out his live gates. He does live gates as well. 50 amp computer power supplies, less than 50 bucks, be running so far without issue. So would it actually, 4570. Does it plug into the wall? And can I actually plug in my, can I wire my linears into it and stuff like that? Hello, Popcorn. Popcorn 913. Merry Christmas to you too. A few more days and it's there, right? We're going to have a green Christmas. Share Justin's link. Here. Somebody share Justin's link for me. You're more than welcome to. Here, I'll try to get to it right now. Hang on. Let me just see here. Hang on. Justin Ruth. There we go. There we go. I'm going to share your link so people can check out the live gate and your channel. Okay, so like and subscribe to Justin's channel. There we go. Copy. And we're going to paste it right there. Justin in Oklahoma. He's got a powerful station. I always hear him out there. Actually, I heard him today when I was in my mobile, but I didn't get back to him. I couldn't get back to him. I did get back to 958 Gary in Michigan, though. And let's just see. There we go. It is shared. There's UDX 4570. So 4570, tell me about that 50 amp computer power supply. I know they're cheap. I was looking at them, but will it operate my 500 horsepower, if you know what I mean, Texas Star? That's what I'm more concerned about. I got Las Vegas diesel car. Oh, cool. Right on. I like talking to those guys in their 18-wheel diesel car. 18. That's what I always think when I think of diesel car. I mean, there's diesel cars, but I'm thinking 18-wheeler. Waving back at you, Central Illinois, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Sounding good, brother. Hey, happy winter solstice and have a Merry Christmas out there in the land of Lincoln. This is from UDX 791, Gulf Islands, up here in the North Pacific. All right, 800 Central Illinois. Right back, buddy. Cheers and 7-3. The power supply has 2 banana plug. Okay. Right. So it doesn't plug into the wall. I don't plug it into the wall like a regular power supply, right? Is that the way it works? I kind of... Hey, 727 Alaska. Let me swing my beam around. Hey, 727 Alaska, 791 down here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
We do appreciate that comeback. You have a real good evening there. And don't get ready to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, 727 Alaska. I'm getting you right off the side of the beam, man. 727 Alaska, right off the side of the beam. We're down here off the southwest coast of British Columbia. Cheers, 73s to you, buddy. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side. All right, 50 Louisiana. We're waving back at you. 50 Bayou State, 791 with the wave here from the Gulf Islands. Lots of skip coming in here, man. All right, 50 Louisiana. Cheers to you, buddy. Have a good one. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year down there in the Bayou State. Appreciate you coming in there. You're always sounding good. Bit of a hornet's nest out there. This is UDX 791 out here, Gulf Islands. Standing by. Waving at you, number 9, and I hear Oklahoma is, waving at you, Oklahoma from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, UDX 791.
I appreciate the wave, 791, 1313, leaning back to the tower car.
All right, 1313. I was sounding good, man. Cheers to you, and have a good Christmas down that way in Oklahoma.
Yes, sir. You too. Have a good New Year coming up. Enjoy the DX.
Thank you, buddy. Take care, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. UDX 791 on the site.
UDX 791, 892, better known as Kansas, right?
892 Kansas, we got you. We're waving at you, buddy. You're sounding good too up here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
Yeah, I got a room full of you. Good audio. Want to say Merry Christmas and I hope you have a Happy New Year. And sounding good back here in the land of Oz.
All right, take care, buddy. Hey, you as well, man. Save the flowers for yourself. You're booming in your 892. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and happy first day of winter solstice from UDX 791. Okay, let me read the mail. Nike Cal got back today, 15C in London. Yeah, it's around just about 11.5 degrees Celsius here. So what I did was cut the cable extension and lead, and it has a plug, and wired it to the power. Oh, okay. There you go. Are you calling me? Hello? Did you just call me? If that wasn't, that is so bizarre that somebody was just coming through on this.
Was it sick?
I thought it was you. I heard some voice in there, like there was somebody trying to get through to me.
He said, I'm scared.
No. It could be somebody around that has one of these. That's what it is.
House.
Yeah, no. Somebody has one around, like they're nearby, because these things do have a couple kilometer range. Could be somebody in a boat. Could be somebody down the road.
Not as scared.
No, that's what it is. It's just got lots of channels, and I used to have one on my side when I used to work at Fox Club years ago. Sometimes I talk to guys out in boats out in the harbor.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what it is. There's somebody on the same channel as us.
A ghost.
Anybody else out there? Come on in and talk to us. Talk to me. Okay, anyway, yeah, no, nothing to be afraid of. Anyway, I'm here. If you're scared, I'm here. Don't worry. Do you have a email? Yes, I have an email. bananajoe@telus.net. Let's just see here. My email is bananajoe@telus.net. I was looking at them actually on on Amazon. They're a lot cheaper, that's for sure. I was actually on the Amazon site on my other computer right now, and I was looking at power supplies. And okay, my 2970 pulls in 35 cents. Not sure what Texas Star pulls in. Yeah, this ran it for 10 years, but it finally packed it in. You know what I mean, Joe? I checked the distance to Anchorage, 3,400 miles. Whoa! Jim, that's a long way, dude. 3,400 miles. Well, how far is it from me to you then? How far is it from Rochester to Salt Spring Island? We want to know that. Let's just see. I think Jesse's in there. Let's just see. Jesse, hello. How's it going, buddy? Good to have you in there, big fella. What are you eating? I'm doing chicken. That's funny. Krista came in here and says, did you get the chicken? I forgot to get the vegetables. We have vegetables left over from last night, but I'm going to have chicken breasts, but I'm not going to have the skin. I'll do the skin crispy for her, but I don't eat crispy skin. I eat them without the skin just because of a cholesterol thing, right? So I will take the skin off and she can have the crispy skin. You'll see a screw on the front of the power supply. You just connect the wires to those. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I'll tell you which one I'm looking at. I'm looking at a, let's just see. 50 amp power. Just a minute. The one I'm looking at. I think this is the one. Wow, that's expensive. Woo! $700, man. Is that the one right there? I think this is it right there. Yeah. This is the one I'm looking at. It's a 50 amp. I'll post the link on here. It is there it is right there. Jesfordy. And I looked at the ratings, SPS 5011. It's a SPS 5011. So get that in here. Hang on. Okay, actually, I'll just put the link to the, there's a video here. Hang on, guys. There's the link right here. Okay, so there's the link to the power supply I'm looking at. It came up with a YouTube link. So, oh, okay. You're 3,000 km to me. Wow, that's a long way. That was the other day talking to 230. 213. That was 213 there, Jim. 213. I talked to him a lot. So 213 up in Anchorage. He's running a 4-element flat side. I think. Yeah, I got a 3-element. He's running a 4-element flat side. I'm pretty sure it's or no, maybe he's running a 3-element as well. He might be running a 3-element. Huh. I'll have to ask him next time. I'm on 375, okay? Channel 375. Anyway, man, I'm off for 2 weeks now. I'm off for actually over 2 weeks. That's crazy. Yeah, so over 2 weeks. I get all next week off, then I get the week off after that, and I don't go back to the following Tuesday in January. So I don't go back to work till next year. I'm done my stint, and next Wednesday I got to go into the hospital. I got to stay overnight in Victoria a couple days, and 8 a.m. in the morning they're going to take me in there and do what they got to do, and hopefully it makes a difference, because I feel fine, except when I do those hikes to the top of the mountain, I don't feel so fine. Well, my lungs feel like they need air in them, but it's the blood flow. So we're going to see how that stent works, because like I say, I feel like $1 million all the time until I do that hike to the top of the mountain. Then it's like, and I'm not tired after I do it. I'm just like shortness of breath, and that really annoys me. Or if I do a lot of cycling, and when I cycle, sometimes I like to pedal up these big hills, but God, the last time I did that, I thought I was going to freaking die. You are 4,100 miles away. That is a long way from the UK. I didn't hear any. Did I hear Europe in there today? I was on my radio today at work. I talked to 958 Michigan on the way home, but I don't know. Did I hear Europe this morning? I don't know if I heard Europe this morning. I don't think I was getting Europe today. It was pretty quiet on the upper ones. And I have a friend. I was at his place after work. I helped him move their washer and dryer. And he's an electronics guy. And he's a ham operator. I didn't even know he was a ham operator. I says, by any chance, do you work on radios? He says, what's wrong with it? And he says, I just need the schematics. So I sent him the schematics for my RCI. And hopefully, fingers crossed, he can get the AM and FM working. So he's going to let me know. I just sent him an email when I got home with schematics. And if he can fix it, then I'll take it to him and I'll get the AM FM working. And if not, well, I won't have AM and FM. I get 2 weeks off as well for winter break. Sweet. But most people won't, who work don't. No, I do. Like, I was going to take the Christmas week off anyway. But I have to take that next week off because I'm going for the surgery, right? I got to get they call it, I guess it is surgery. I mean, they make an incision in your wrist, in your main vein there, and then they go up your artery to the blockage, and then they put the stent in, and then they pull that, whatever it is, back out again, and then they put a clamp on your wrist, something like that. I know a lot of people that have those things. I was hoping to never have something like that, but hey, got to have it, man. It's genetics, and genetics sucks when you got high cholesterol, right? It's annoying. I couldn't imagine what it would be like if I drank and I smoked and I ate really bad food all the time. I guess I'd probably be dead. I'm pretty sure I'd probably be, all my arteries would be all plugged up. I'd be in there having a triple bypass or quadruple bypass. So I guess if I didn't live my lifestyle that I do, it'd probably be a lot worse. So I got to look at that. I got to look on the bright side of it, right? That's the bright side. And I'm active. I'm very, very active. I have a very physically hard job, right? But I like my job, and it's only 3 days a week. Some days I shovel for 6 hours. I'll be shoveling gravel, mixing concrete, whatever. I love that stuff. That's good. And I never have shortness of breath when I'm doing that. And I don't even have shortness of breath when I'm in the gym. It's It's like hiking, or when I did that treadmill test, more the cardiovascular stuff, I guess, when I'm really giving her. So we'll see how it. Well, we'll see after they fix me up. We'll see if there's a difference. Anyway, it's good that you get 2 weeks off. That is a good thing. I used to love getting. It was work. Oh, 851 Joe Mo, Missouri, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We got you in there, not a problem. Not a lot of skip on this side, but you're sure coming through. All right, 851 Joe Mo, Missouri. Hey, happy winter solstice. Merry Christmas, buddy. UDX 791 will be on the site. All right, 851, cheers, and 73. I think it's 851. It better be. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot there, 4570. I didn't know your arteries were bad because you seem. I am very active, but it's genetics. And my arteries are good. It's one artery. It's only one. It's one artery, and it's got partial blockage in it. So I go for a physical every single year. Been doing it since I was probably 36 years old. So that's 23 years now, and I'm glad I do go for a physical. And he says, "How you doing, Joe?" He always says, "Joe, you're one of the healthiest patients I have." That's what my doctor always tells me. And I says, "Well, lately I've been getting shortness of breath when I do hiking or this and that." And he says, "Well, let's get you checked out." And that's what the CT scan showed. There's a partial blockage of the one of my arteries there because of cholesterol. And it is a genetic thing that runs in my family. My dad had it, my aunt had it, and so anyway, but my dad's sister just died at 101 years old. If I can make it to 70, I'll be happy. She was 101, right? Dad was 82, and yeah, so that's it's just good to get checked out, right? But I am very active. I was active when I'm sitting here talking to you guys, but the minute up at 5:50, before 5 this morning, I was up at 10 to 5 in the morning, so 4:50, and I'm at work. I start work at 5:50 a.m. and I was done at 11:50 a.m. But the whole time I'm there, I don't stop for breaks. I just work. I work the full 6 hours, and then I get off early, and that's what I like. I work right through, man, and then I'm out of there. So yeah, today I was just shoveling and landscaping and stuff like that. It was great. I loved it, and it was nice out. It was mild. I was just in my Stanfield, in my in kind of like in my sweater, and it was really good. No rain on me. I've been lucked out this whole week. I worked. No rain on me, man. It rained at night. It rained last night when I was in bed, and when I got up in the morning, it was already done. So it was awesome. UDX 4570. I will check that. I'll check that when I get to after this live stream for sure. Let's see some guys. 10 watching. Thanks for tuning in there, Ontario CB Club. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys tuning in to Jungle Joe C Video Gates. And there's a lot of people that seem to be tuning into the video gates these days. I'm not just my video gates. There's lots of guys out there, lots of operators out there that have video gate channels. It seems to be the thing, right? I've been shooting video gates now for over a decade. I'm going to say since 2011. So probably coming up 13 years of video gates. On my other channel, I have some 2 on Banana JSSI. There are video gates on that one, and I have some older ones on this one. This channel I started on April 2012, right? So there's a lot of videos. I think there's like 7,000 videos on this channel. There's a lot of videos on this channel. You can tell you can actually see by going to About. When it says About, you go to the channel where it says About, you click that, it'll tell you how many views, how many subscribers, and how many, everything on there you need to know. So, 9 Oscar Charlie. 9 Oscar Charlie, Ontario. I think they're going to have a green Christmas too. Hey, Ontario, what part of Ontario are you in there? Ontario CB Club. Are you like around Toronto? I know the Wi-Fi, but today, hey, Jim, the Wi-Fi hasn't crapped out. I actually have one crappy bar on my little Wi-Fi emoji, and so far so good. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. The Wi-Fi has not died. We are at 35 minutes and 5 seconds into it. Hopefully, I'm not freezing. It seems to jump a little bit. It was at 35:05, and then it jumped to 11, and now it's at 16. Seems to go up, jump by 5 seconds or so. But anyway, you did make the gate there, 068. Congrats for making the gate again. When Minnesota's coming in, you make the gate. Same with that 533 Minnesota North Star. He always comes in pretty good too. And UDX 1313, I am sure I heard you out there today. I don't think we're getting much stuff to Indiana coming through, but I'm pretty sure I did hear you out there, UDX 1313. How many videos do you think you found can sustain until server breaks? I don't know. You can sustain until the server breaks. They must have billions on there, because I have over 25,000 YouTube videos on YouTube. I have on my other YouTube channel, I think I have about 18,000 videos. Okay, on Banana JSSI, I have about 18,000 videos. On this channel, I have probably 7,000 videos. Then my very first YouTube channel that I made 16 or 17 years ago, it has over 1,000 on it. So that's, 18,000 plus 7,000 is 25,000. And then I have over 26,000 videos. I meant not you found. YouTube, I meant not you found. YouTube, you mean the actual YouTube. Yeah, I think it can hold as infinity. Maybe it just goes forever. I don't know. They must have billions on there. Billions. You think of how many YouTubers are out there, man. It's crazy. There's so many YouTubers out there. There's millions of YouTubers. So they can hold a lot. Toronto downtown. How's the weather there today? I'm guessing it's pretty nice. I'm thinking, I was watching something about the weather, and they said pretty much all of Canada on the southern part is going to have a green Christmas from one end to the other, right? So, and it's not often we get a white Christmas here. About once every 10 years, we can get some snow here for Christmas, but we're certainly not going to get any. Actually, you know what? I better check sometimes I speak too soon. I better check the Gulf Island forecast. Let me just see here. 7-day Gulf Island. Can you imagine if it said snow for Christmas? Let's see. Well, you never know, right? Well, no. Christmas looks like, okay, our weather looks like this. 48, 48, 42, sun, 42, 44, 48, 48. So it's going to be 48 on Christmas with a low of 40. No. Sorry. Christmas Day, 44 and 40. So high 44, 45 and low 40. That's what Christmas is going to be like here. Christmas here is forecast to be 15, 13. Yeah, so not here. But the next day is going to be 9 and 9 and lows of 6. Low temperatures have been, tonight's going to be 7 degrees. So tonight the low temperature is going to be 44. Tomorrow the daytime temperature is going to be 48 and the low is going to be around 39. And then the next day, Saturday, a little cooler, 42, and the low around 35. And then Sunday, high of 42 and a low of around 39. So it's not bad. And then the lows are in the 40s. So not so bad. I'm not going to complain. We're in Canada, right? When you think of Canada, when I talk to people down in the South, they always call it they think we have snow up here. And some people are probably surprised that we don't have any snow up here. They think Canada is probably covered in snow all winter, but not all of Canada is covered in snow all winter. There are areas that stay green all winter. This is the area that stays green all winter, right? And we can get snow, but it never lasts long. If we do get snow, I'll make sure to show you. If I'm in here shooting a live gate, I will go out there with a computer, a laptop, and I'll show you the snow on the palm trees. 800 million YouTube, 800 million. So I was right, a billion. I said probably a billion, right? So there are 800 million YouTube videos, Google says. You have a better than climate than us. Well, you know what it is? I'll tell you the difference. Your climate's good in Salem, too. You guys got a good climate. Your climate is different because you're inland from the ocean. So, which means if you're inland from the ocean, sometimes the winter, you can get a little bit more frost. You can get a little bit cooler. But I've been to Salem many times. The summers are way hotter. And I've been to Salem in the summertime, and it freaking bakes, man. And then you go over to you go over to the coast, like Florence or something like that, and you're wearing a freaking sweatshirt. I was in Salem one time and it was like 90 degrees or 95. And I went over to the coast and it was like 60, 65 or something. Going to be 54 and rain. There you go, Chris. That's awesome. It's been mild enough that the king palms. Right on. Well, I still got I still have everything. I have my Kentia palms are outside still. Date palms are still outside here. Citruses. I harvested citrus the other day. Got lots of citrus out there. We haven't had any frost yet here. No frost. Abstract on 55 degrees Fahrenheit Saturday. That's awesome. So you guys are having a green Christmas too. You see? That's awesome. I want a green Christmas. There's a lot of people that want a white Christmas. You know, when you have kids, it's probably they want a white Christmas. Me, as I get older, I dislike snow, man. It looks good up in the mountains, but what happens, happens. You know what I mean? Yeah, summers are really hot in Salem. Let's go. Let's see if we can talk to somebody here on 37. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. What's that? Yeah, you're smoking in here, man. Save those flowers for yourself, man. You're way up into the red. Have a good one, buddy. Merry Christmas. Happy winter solstice, man. Sounding good as usual. UDX 791 up here, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Sounding good. 5800 Land to Lincoln, UDX 791 waving. Land to Lincoln. Make a video about your white bird of paradise. I don't have a white bird of paradise. I have a orange bird of paradise. I wish I had a white bird of paradise. I have the orange bird of paradise. To get that. No, Victoria. Go to Victoria, man. Vancouver's too far. Gosh, it's a 3-hour ferry ride. Wendy was on that ferry yesterday. And then you still got to drive to Vancouver. The ferry takes us from our island to a ferry terminal south, about 20 miles south of Vancouver. And then you got to drive north to Vancouver. No, I go to Victoria, to Royal Jubilee Hospital. They got one of the best heart units in Canada. So Royal Jubilee Hospital in Victoria. Victoria is closer to us. It's only I take a 20-minute ferry, and then I drive about 45 minutes down island to Victoria. The way I see it, Christmas is a celebration of the birth of Jesus, which was the climate surrounded by desert and true date palms. Yes, and not snow. Yes. Abstract Tom. There we go. There's a little cactus emoji in there. Yeah, I'd like to be in the desert right now. So, Victoria Royal Jubilee Hospital. Number 9. Merry Christmas. As a prosperous New Year, I'm scanning the band. You know what? It's good to scan the band. I do that a lot. I shoot a lot of skip at night when it's coming in. I like to shoot a lot of AM skip at night on my Unit and Bearcat 980. You can see some of the videos I post on here. Central Pacific stuff. I love talking to the Hawaiian Islands, and I usually talk to them on AM with that little Unit in Bearcat on the Antron 99. It's on an Antron 99, not the IMAX. The IMAX is hooked up to my RCI 2970 DX. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Wendy. She's over in the main lane right now. I'm gonna message her. I'm gonna say, hey, my power supply is gonna be on the fritz soon. It's gonna blow up, and I need a new power supply. It can be my Christmas present. Yes, I've done live streams in Vancouver. I've done live streams. Have I done them on Maui? I might have done them on Maui. I've done them in Port Renfrew. I've done them in Tofino. I've done them in Victoria. So I don't know. Maybe I've done them on Maui too. I got a lot of YouTubes in Maui, like a lot of YouTube videos I shoot in Maui. So anyway, thank you, number 9. Wishing you the same, buddy. Cheers, 73s. Merry Christmas, and have a happy New Year, and hopefully lots of skip for 2024, right? Because we like skip. But yeah, I could make. I do have videos of our bird of paradise. It hadn't bloomed in like 20 years. That stupid thing. Kiss. Mike's in there from Pennsylvania, and Mike's probably gonna have a green Christmas too. I think most people are gonna have a green Christmas this year. I'll show you what it looks like here. I'll show you what it looks like here. Right there. It's green. Green. I'm looking out at Fatsia trees, and that's a Pittosporum tree and rhododendrons, and there's palms in there and this and that and the other, but that's what we're looking at right out there. There's a Stevenson screen in the distance, a weather box. That's what that louvered box is right there. So what do you think? Do you think Wendy will let me buy another power supply? What do you think, guys? Probably not. The humidity here was only 50%. Oh, ours is more than that. We got 95. It's currently 10.6 degrees Celsius with 95% humidity. 95%. So it's damp out there, man. It is very damp at this time of the year. Not good. Don't hear the 111 guy in there. Did somebody catch up to him? I like 70s. Yeah, I like 70s too. Trees aren't green in my area. It's all green here. This whole island is totally green, man. It doesn't look any different than it did in the summertime. It's the same year round. It's 365 days of the year. Our island is green because it's covered in Douglas fir, cedar, western red cedar, grand fir, western hemlock, madrona, Pacific madrona trees, Pacific yew. And even the understory plants are green. We got salal, Oregon grape, Oregon box, western sword ferns. So everything is green, even underneath too. It's just green, green, green all over the place. Yeah, lots of greenery here. So and that's what I like. That's what I like about this part of Canada. It looks really nice in the wintertime. It doesn't look cold. You know, even on a cool day, it doesn't look as cold because it's always green, right? I mean, and that's our garden too. Our garden is very green because we only plant mostly evergreen plants. Wendy does have some Japanese maples, but once the leaves come off of those, you never really notice them because there's so many other evergreen plants around them. And yeah, we got some beautiful ferns. Wendy grows some really nice evergreen exotic ferns in the garden, right? It's well, I'll go up. Hey, let's go ahead and show you what winter solstice looks like. Let's do this, folks. All right, winter solstice on the Gulf Islands. I will show you. Okay, take that off, that off, that off. We're heading out into the jungle. Let's go out into the jungle. The jungle garden, Gulf Island style. So we'll just spin this around. I hear lots of frogs. Fatsias, right? This is a cool plant right here, this flowering maple. That is a big maple. Flowering maple from South America. Flowers on that are spectacular. And then we got lots of bamboo. And I should actually have my glasses on because I can't read. My eyes are screwed for reading the comments. There we go. Now I can see. My crappy little reader glasses. And things are budding out already too. I mean, look at the buds coming on these things, right? And then the jasmine, if it gets cold enough, been winter since December 1st. Yeah, nothing here, man. When do Japanese maples lose their leaves? Yeah, they lose them here probably November, something like that. We got camellias blooming too. Fatsias, these are pretty cool, right? But these are the ferns I really like. Look at those. They're just absolutely beautiful. They're green all the time. And here, these look really tropical. Look at these things. I just love these ferns. Green year round. Right? They're really nice fern. Good addition to any garden. And then in here, you can see the understory plants. It's pretty palmy, right? It's just, they're everywhere. I make sure to put many in. Heavenly bamboo. We got lots of heavenly bamboo. Look at it here. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that. This is all heavenly bamboo. This is Nandina domestica, right? It's a really nice plant. They grow that stuff on Maui too. It's amazing, eh? Like it'll grow in a tropical climate. So that's heavenly bamboo. That's Nandina domestica. Is the bald cypress? No, it's got bronze leaves. There's regular bamboo. Heavenly bamboo is not bamboo, right? It's in the berberis family. I'll show you the bald cypress. I'm going to show you. I smell something cooking here. I smell something cooking. So the bald cypress looks like that. See it in the distance? See that tree that's kind of bronze way down there? That's a bald cypress. That's what it looks like. And this is what the back garden looks like on first day of winter here on the Gulf Islands. And then the trees look like that. You see, it's all green. There's the beam under the green, right? So it's always green here, right? It always looks the same. The reason your isn't cold is green. Is the reason your area isn't cold and green? No, it's not climate change because we're on an island. We have the ocean around us. Nothing to do with climate change. I actually don't even believe in that. But it's what smells so good.
Making food.
I'm just showing them around. That is young Wendy right there. Yeehaw!
Hey there.
Are you're not doing chicken, are you?
Making some eggs and some
What?
quinoa.
Okay, so you're doing yours right now.
Well, I want to have chicken later because I'm doing the fasting, right?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the chicken.
So I just eat. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to put it in at 4. The chicken. It'll take an hour. Is that good? About an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. She's fasting. Wendy, Krista watches what she eats, right? She watches what she eats. She's very healthy. Very healthy. Yeah, you're healthy. You're healthy. You know what? There's no, not climate change. We're on an island, so the ocean just regulates the air temperatures, right? And then you can see out the window. That's out the living room window. You see, it's just always nice and greeny. So, but yeah, no, I haven't seen a difference in the climate here. It's always been the same. I've been in this island for over 3 decades, and no difference. Some winters are colder, some are milder. That's just the way it is. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the radio room, guys. Anyway, happy winter solstice from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. And the beam is facing southeast up there. There it is, facing towards my friends in the southeast. All right, so let's go have a look-see here into the radio room. Yeah, we're close to the ocean here. I mean, we're on an island, but we're only about 900 feet from the beach, right? We live right across the street from the ocean, so closer you are to the ocean, it just the milder the winters are. That's just the way it works here in British Columbia. Okay, so let me plug this in and see if I can talk to you, some of you guys. And then at 4 or so, I got to go in and put some chicken in. Houston's coming in. Bananas are good. They're perfectly green, man. They're perfectly green. I moved them. Bananas are all green because we haven't had any frost. So, but the problem with bananas is like I never water them when they were down below, and they just diminished. They got so much smaller, the plants, just because they were so stressed. I just wanted to save the well water. Yeah, ours aren't protected. Banana J, that's it. That's my other YouTube channel. Thanks, Chris. If you want to see what grows here. If anything's greener now since Joe there, it's definitely, this garden is green. Let's just see if we can, there are loads of yuccas planted in London. I like yuccas. We have a lot of those. I was looking at a study at parts of southern England, including East London. Okay, I was looking at a study and parts of southern England, including East London, if the data were officially CSB and documented had evidence. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's cool about the climate. UDX 40, the mud bucket is currently on 37 lower. Okay, I'm going to see if I can talk to somebody here. CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I kind of want our supply to blow up so that I have an excuse to get a new one. Because Wendy knows how much I like to talk on here. CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 451 smoking in here from the Lone Star State. Happy winter solstice, buddy, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Have yourself a fine one. I'll get back with you again, I hope. 451 done. Thank you, sir.
All right, take care, 451. Sounding good as usual, and all the best in 2024 from UDX 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
791, good to hear you. Sounded awesome. Bye-bye now. 451 out. 45.
Cheers to you.
South Texas.
All right. It's warmer summer Mediterranean. Cool. Our climate is Mediterranean, like here on Salt Spring on the Gulf Islands. Beautiful place, yeah, from 606. Thanks, Stan. I want to call you Stan the man. Thanks, Stan. Appreciate it, buddy. You want to see more videos of what we have here? It's you go to my other YouTube channel. That's where you see what really goes on this island, because I shoot videos of everything. And I can honestly say I have not missed a day in God. Since I've been shooting them. I've been shooting videos, I think, since 2008, and I haven't missed a day. I've shot a video every single freaking day. But people say to me, how come you got so many videos on YouTube? How come you have 25,000 videos on YouTube? Because I shoot more than one video a day, right? So you can check them out on Banana JSSI. Lots of videos there. And you can see what goes on here in the year round, every single day of the year. You know, when somebody says to me, well, you know, on this day it did this, well, I just have to go back to my video and say, did it really? Virtual doesn't lie, right? So this day last year, we did have snow. There was actually snow here. Joe, what else are you growing over there? We grow that stuff too. Yeah, we got pot. We don't have it now, but Wendy likes to grow a few plants in the summertime. Well, in the springtime, we plant. We actually have 4 plants, nice ones, but we don't smoke it. I don't smoke pot. I haven't smoked that stuff in 40 years. We like it because it's a beautiful plant, but she will use it to make like creams out of it, like ointments and stuff like that, her daughter. Our climate is subtropical here for now. Right on. So is it in Tennessee and stuff like that. My grandma's coming over for Christmas. Cool. My grandma's long gone, man. Both of my grandmas. My mom's mom died probably, God, 30 years ago or so. And then my dad's mom died 1967 when I was 3, which kind of sucked. Yeah. Hello, Jim. How's it going, buddy? Good to have you out there. Yeah, it's good. My kids came over last week. And Sammy and Trevor came over. But my oldest son couldn't make it. My grandma is the worst human I've ever had. No way, really? What? No. Joe, you have a white bird of paradise? No, I don't. I have the orange bird of paradise. I have just the regular Strelitzia. I don't have a white bird of paradise. I've seen white birds of paradise, lots of them on Maui, but I don't have one of those. Time is it? Okay, so at 4, I'm going to go in and put the chicken in. So far, this live stream seems to be going okay. Hello, Mark. How's it going, buddy? Happy winter solstice. I better write that down here. Happy winter solstice, man. It is the first day of winter. Happy winter. Awesome. Gotta like winter solstice. You know why? Because it's that much closer to spring now. I like spring. Spring is one of my favorite times of the year. How about you guys? Orange. How cold hardy is the orange one? I don't think that cold hardy, man. I'm going to say maybe about -3 or something like that. I can't see it being much cold hardier than that. You like? Oh, I like fall too. Fall is nice. I don't know. How hardy is Strelitzia regia? I could be wrong. How cold hardy is bird of paradise? 24 degrees for a short time. Temperatures will damage flower buds. So 24 degrees Fahrenheit for short durations. That's the thing, right? You got to remember, it's the length of the freeze that's very detrimental to some things, right? I'm going to try calling on 37. So if anybody's out there and wants to get on the video gate, ready? CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. All right, well, you're sounding good, man. We're waving at you. This is UDX 791. All right, there, 73s too. Yeah, Iowa. Have a good one, buddy. Merry Christmas. UDX 791 on the site. 392 Illinois, waving at you, buddy. 392 Illinois, 791 Gulf Islands. How you doing? 392 Illinois, 791 Gulf Islands. All right, you as well, my friend. Hey, have a good one out there in Central Illinois. Thanks for the comeback. And have a Happy New Year from UDX 791 out here in the North Pacific, Southern Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. All right, 392. Cheers and 73s, buddy.
With the DX roll, 426 in the air.
I like the travel. Yeah, Traveler's Palm's good too. There are a few in London, Cornwall, and I believe it. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I've heard of somebody overwintering one here for a couple of years on the west side of me in a sheltered courtyard. Lots of people own CB radios in the West Chicago. Oh, I bet. You guys drive around, you see how many antennas. See how many antennas you can spot, right? None here on Salt Spring, really. I don't know. I mean, I have them up, but I don't know if any. Oh, yeah, sorry, I do. My buddies have them up, but you can't really see them. They're hidden away. That's the problem with Salt Spring Island. A lot of the houses are hidden from public view. They're like the two we set up for our friends. I got my friend Bob. He's got an Antron 99. I helped him put it up there a couple of years ago. And then other buddy Jason, and we put the ground plane kit on his. But you cannot see their places from any road. They're just, one guy's driveway is probably half a mile long, and the other guy's driveway is probably 3/4 of a mile long. So, but so you could never see them. One guy's way up on the hill too, way up. They both have President Washingtons, modified President Washingtons, nice setups, but they don't talk on the radios, man. They just have them sitting there. It's what a shame. The trees block you from seeing the house and gives you. Oh yeah, our place is surrounded, man. You can kind of see our place from the road, but there's a lot of palms and stuff in front of it. They kind of block it. There's arbutus, eucalyptus, and palm trees. But yeah, our house isn't that far back from the road. But we don't live, like, our road's not that busy anyway. But the rest of the property is very private. Like here, you don't see any houses or anything. There's no houses across the street from us. I don't see anything behind us. I don't see anything beside us. There is a house over there, but it's way over on that side. She's good. She's never there half the time. I would like that being far back from. Yeah, it's very, very private here. My skip is officially rolled out. Is it? No. Anyway, hey, thanks for coming in. You made the gate anyway, 068. So we'll get your name, get your number in the title. Joe, we're getting snow on Christmas, says. Not here. No, not even close, man. It says Monday, rain, high temperature, 7 degrees Celsius, and low of 5. Not even close not for snow here. I'll show you. Here's our forecast. You can read it for yourself. This. We have our own forecast in the Southern Gulf Islands. It's different than Victoria and it's different than Vancouver. It can be snowing or raining there and doing nothing here. Right? It's so, Stan, have a huge station on 37 here right now. I'm not getting anything here, really, not much. UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the side. 4100 Louisiana, UDX 791 Gulf Islands. Good to hear you out there, 4100 down there in the Bayou State. Have a good one, man. Have a Merry Christmas. UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the site. All right, cheers to you, 4100. That was good to hear you, 791 QSX. Okay, getting some skip in there, not a lot. High of low, wow, and snow. It's so much different, the climate over there than here. Like, you guys already had snow, and we had nothing here, man. You know what gets me is when it's really cold and snowy. We have the coldest days. Like, say we get one of those really bad cold blasts here. So here it's, say, we -3, -2 degrees Celsius. So we're going to say 27 degrees. And you look over in Abbotsford or Chilliwack, and it's like, 10 degrees Fahrenheit, like -12, and the snow's blowing. It's like, what? And there's no wind over here on the Gulf Islands, but it's blowing over there. It's like a totally different climate. It's unbelievable. I know. I used to live over there. I know all about it, man. That's why. Mark Sanko's 28 -2. That's not that bad, Mark, for Alberta. Not that bad. 28. You guys are probably going to have a green Christmas there too, right? I'm guessing. I know some parts of Alberta may have a green Christmas. What if you're like in Lethbridge and 129 129 a liter. No way. We're 169.9. I filled up. Was it today or yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. 169.9 a liter for actually no, it was today. I filled up today. 169.9 a liter for the cheap regular grade and more expensive for the other stuff. Trudeau's really pushing these electric cars, eh? I don't know how's an electric car going to work in a really cold climate in Canada. How's it going to work in Saskatchewan, Alberta? It's 166 there. Okay, it's cheaper there. We're 169.9. So cheaper over in Delta. Right on. I don't know, man. This guy he's got working for him, the Travolta guy. They're really pushing for electric vehicles. They said by 2035 they want everything electric, but they're gonna have to change all the power grids. And and in most cold climates in Canada, like where it gets really cold in the prairies, I don't think a battery's gonna hold out at minus 30. How's that gonna go? You got your heater cranked up, it's gonna sure drain the juice down fast. It'll be interesting. You guys dreaming. I'm conflicted because I love Elon. Oh, I like Elon Musk too. But I support electric don't work in the cold. No, I don't think they do. There's so many electric cars. There's probably 500 electric cars on our island here. You have no idea, man. There are so many electric cars. King Justin the Tyrant. Yeah, I don't think they work in the cold. And that's what a lot of people say. And to replace a battery is very expensive. So, like I said, Wendy does have a hybrid Toyota RAV4, but it doesn't plug in. It does charge with the engine. So hers is a hybrid RAV4, but there are some hybrids that actually plug in. But hers is the type that doesn't plug in, but it does have a battery too. Gas engine and a battery. I do love the Tesla side. No, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. It's kind of really modern looking. My parents have a RAV4 2021. Wow, we have a 2018. They're good. The RAV4s are nice. Yeah, it does look like something out of a video game. I saw one broken down. Somebody posted on Twitter a Ford truck or a Chevy truck was pulling it out from somewhere. Something happened to it. It busted down. They're probably pretty expensive, right? I can imagine. Anyway, I'm happy with my little Mazda B2300 pickup truck for now with a 4-banger in it. And I'm happy with my Harley Davidsons. I like the gas engines for now. I guess there's not much I can do if everything goes electric, but not everybody can afford electric vehicle. And if the battery goes, it's going to cost a lot of money. Did you know the government has still seized? What? The government has still seized your car? Well, yeah, why did they do that? Were you in an accident or something, or were you speeding? What was going on? When my grandpa passed away in September, they seized it, and I'm still not allowed to drive. No way. Darn frickin' government corrupt. I think electric cars are fine, and we need to develop them more, but no, I know exactly, Nike Cal. Well, lithium ion, the stuff they put in those batteries comes out of the earth. So they're not saving the planet with lithium ion batteries. You know what I mean? And electricity doesn't grow on trees either because it was in his name. Oh, okay. Corrupt government. The internet hasn't cut out. I know. It's amazing. 1 hour and 8 minutes into the stream. I'll make sure to do a live stream tomorrow. I'm going to get a couple of Christmas presents for Wendy. Now, she said not to buy her any presents. She asked me not to buy her any presents. But, a big box comes from Amazon the other day. And I says, what's that? She says, it's a Christmas present for you. And she's telling me not to buy her presents, but she bought me a present. So, one of the girls at work bought me a present too. I don't know what it is. So I have to open that up on Christmas Day. I worked for a company for over 30 years that conveyed coal ash from power plants. Now coal is almost extinct. I think they need a balance. I agree, Chris, 100%. I agree with you, buddy. Lithium-ion mines are terrible for the environment. And I know, I agree with you, Nike Cal. $30,000 for a fix a battery. Yeah, $50,000 for a Hyundai hybrid. That was on the news a couple of weeks ago. The guy's Hyundai battery went dead in his 2016 SUV and it's $50,000. I gotta run. Catch you guys. 390 Wagon Master stream tonight. Okay, catch you later there, Mark. Cheers and beers. Thanks for coming in. It's really evil that they don't even stop taxing you after you die. They take money. Unbelievable, eh? This government. Trudeau is evil. He is. The liberals are very evil. It's very corrupt. The government, and I'll say it like it is. Amazed my stream hasn't been bad. corrupt. Sad. When you see those poor kids mining the lithium, you have to wonder the hell they think these bad. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Different Gear TV. That's what it is. It's kids. It's like no different than a sweatshop. Kids producing stuff, right? It's these lithium ion battery. They dig it out of the earth, but it's kids that are doing it. Did you know studies say that liberals litter more than the conservatives, even though they are to be? That's funny. I didn't know that. See you later, Mark. Have a good one, buddy. I might do a live stream tomorrow. Cool. You should. Do a live stream. Live streams are fun. I used to do more on my Banana JSSI one, but I think these are more fun, the Video Gate ones, because I can actually interact with you guys on the radio. Is where my Banana JSSI one is just plants, and I interact with people here commenting, but I'm not talking to them. I've never talked to the people on there. I talk to you guys on here, and I'm going to see if there's any more skip coming in. Hang on. CQDX, UDX 791. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Any more conditions out there? This is UDX 791. UDX 791, QSX.
Looks like Mother Nature's on
5800 Illinois, sounding good out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. UDX 791. All right there, 5800 Land to Lincoln. This is UDX 791, Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific. Yeah, you're smoking in here, man, way up into the red. Have a good one. Have a Merry Christmas. UDX 791 on the site. I hear you, Mississippi. Hey, Mississippi, UDX 791 waving. Is that you, 450, Mississippi, UDX 791? Waving back at you there for something. I hear you waving. We're waving right back at you. 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific listening.
791, this is something in Missouri.
We're waving at you, Missouri.
Okay, next to there's Nick, 73.
All right, 73s, buddy. Happy winter solstice. 791 on the site.
Thank you, it is happy. 60 degrees today.
Yeah, we got 52 here up this way. 52 and just kind of cloudy.
Raj. 435, reach back, okay.
435, sounding good, brother. 435, 791 waving. All right, 435 Louisiana. That was good to hear you out there, man. Q5 all the way. Have a Merry Christmas. UDX 791 on the site. All right, take care, 435. Okay, what time is it? 1:14. We did a 1 hour and 14-minute live stream without any screw-ups. So I'm probably going to go pretty soon, or I might leave it on. You know what? I actually might leave this on and then put the chicken in and come back. And if some South Pacific stuff comes in, I will actually do some South Pacific skip on this live stream. Because usually at night I work South Pacific and Central Pacific. 580 Oklahoma, 580 Oklahoma, UDX 791. Yeah, you're coming in good too, man. Save the flowers for yourself. Hope all is well down there. Wishing you guys a Merry Christmas in Oklahoma from the Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific.
Roger, Roger, man. UDX 791, man. Like I said, sounding like local there, southeast Oklahoma. We're going to see 73s out that way, and Merry Christmas coming on. The unit 580, 580, the 580 radio, southeast Oklahoma, will be QRT to stand by.
All right, thanks a lot, sir. Cheers, and 73s to you and yours down there. We'll talk to you soon there. 580 Oklahoma, UDX 791 on the site. Sounding good. Okay. Someone stole the palm trees. Someone stole the palm trees. Palm plant. No way.
Mr. Western Outlaw.
What? Are you kidding me? Well, you know what they did with the palm trees? I that were in the park in Centennial. Some guy dug them out and has them in his garden down the road from me here. But I did shoot a video on that, and I'm glad they're actually. I'm a friend with the guy. I'm friends with him, and you know what? He does actually rescue palms. And I've actually people have asked me if I wanted big palms. I don't have any more room. I don't want any more Trachycarpus palms. So I call him up, excavator, dig them out, and he takes them. So we ended up scooping 3 out of Centennial Park, and they're in his front yard just down the road from me. He's got 9 in his front yard now. Biggest ones are 20 feet tall. So it actually looks really nice. Really, really nice. So, yeah, that's unbelievable. People stole them. If anybody takes them from my nature trail, I'm going to be really choked because I got a lot of swamp sonii palms growing across the street from me in the nature trail. I've thrown a lot of seed in there over the years. And I'm going to say there's hundreds of them growing in there in a really wet area. So people better just leave them alone. Because it's a small island and you can find stuff out really easy on this island, right? Really easy. You can't get away with too much on this island, right? Without somebody finding out about it. That's one thing I like about this island. Sometimes can be a good thing. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to come back out here. I'm going to put some chicken in the oven. So Krista doesn't have to do it. She's doing some wraps or something, but I'm going to do a chicken. I'm going to get that chicken in there. I'll come back out here and maybe there'll be some South Pacific skip coming in. Let's see. Let's go to 38.
Hey, Roger that. You had somebody keying up on you, but I caught the tail end of you.
Channel 38. I'll be back. Guys. I got to get that chicken in there. 385. Hey guys, I'm back. Chicken's in. Chicken is in. I might, okay. Let's see where I can talk. Maybe I'll swing the beam around towards the South Pacific. Actually, I'm still getting a lot of, American stuff coming in still, North America. I think I'm going to go up high right now and see what's going on. How do you cook the chicken? No. Don't have an air fryer. Just put it in the oven. Guess who's back? I'm back. You know what? I just put it in the oven in a pan. So what I do when I'm cooking the chicken, the oven 390, preheat it to 390, and I put olive oil on the chicken breast, olive oil in the pan, and then I put a little lemon pepper on it, and that's it. And I bake it for like an hour and 15 to 20 minutes. I'm way high right now. Let's just see. I'm going to go back down again. I'm just going to see. Hang on, Chris. I'm on triple five or double five. Upper sideband, 555, but not getting anything there. I'm going to go back down again. I'm on 395, lower sideband. 395, lower sideband. And there's not a whole lot of skip. $395. Perfect, simple. It is simple chicken, man. I heard air fryers are really good though. We don't have one though. And I don't eat deep fried stuff. That stuff I stay away from. That's what plugs up the arteries, man. I love the taste of some of it, like, you know, fish and chips, but when I go for fish and chips, unfortunately, I minus the batter, right? But I heard the air fryers are really, really good. So maybe that's something to look at, maybe to invest in. After I get my power supply. First, I get my power supply, then we get the air fryer. What do you think is more important, folks? A power supply or an air fryer? I want a power supply first. Okay, I'm on 395. I will call for you. UDX 1313. How about it? UDX 1313, UDX 1313, UDX 791. Hey, UDX 1313. We got you in there, Chris. Sounding good. Thanks a lot there, Chris. Always a pleasure to hear you in there. You're coming in real good, too. Not a whole lot of conditions right now, but you're booming in. UDX 1313, Indiana. I'll save you a piece of chicken. 791 waving.
Roger that. I sure appreciate it. Yeah, I just got this, I bought that new little box. It doesn't have the 3 amplifier on it, but man, you're coming in here great.
Oh, you're booming in, man. I'm shooting a little video gate here with my handheld camera, so you'll see when I upload it.
Yeah, roger that. I sure appreciate it. I hope I'm sounding good. I got the modulation kind of turned down a little bit, but
Oh, it's working good. That's what I'm talking to you on right now. I'm on the 203P. But you don't need the P on it. You know what I mean? It's working fine. You're sounding good. Good audio and an awesome signal.
roger that. I appreciate it. And wave a big hand to everyone out there on your live video feed. Indiana Chris, also known as UDX 1313, up here in northern Indiana, waving a hand to all your viewers out there.
All right, Chris. Thanks, buddy. Cheers. 73s to you. And I'll make sure to do a live gate there tomorrow. But good to hear you out there. Thanks for tuning in. And happy winter solstice. UDX 791 waving. We'll be reading the mail. All right, Chris. Cheers and beers, bud. Talk to you soon. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Appreciate it, my friend. There we go. Coming in good, Chris. That 203 is working without the P. It's working, man. Yeah, you don't really need the preamp on it. I find, I have the P on mine, but it sucks in a lot of garbage too. That's the only problem when you got a preamp on it. You suck in a lot of stuff you don't want to suck in. And these guys have preamps on them too, the Texas Stars. And sometimes I turn that off and all the garbage goes away when you turn that preamp off. Not a joke. I call him Crybabe. Yeah, that was a good one. Good contact with UDX 1313 out there in Indiana. Awesome. We will put your number in the title of this video. It's working good. Yeah, preamps sometimes. Yeah, they do. I make mine A99. I find that a lot of times. So anyway, so here's where the preamp. Hang on. Preamp off. Preamp on. Listen to the static. Listen to the QRF. Listen to without it. So that's without it. That's with it on. So you're sucking in a lot of crap. But it's amazing how much it pulls the signal in, like so much stronger, right? They can. Anyway, I'm amazed the stream is still going, man, after 1 hour and 33 minutes. It's funny, some days it's just so bad that it just dies, right? But not today. The oven works, yeah. My friend Crybaby has an air fryer. Crybaby. Air fryer. Crybaby has an air fryer, but he ain't crying over that air fryer. I can hear 205 Indiana. Really? Channel am I on? 39. See, without the preamp, I'm not hearing much in there. But when I turn the preamp on, listen. Static. QRM. Let's see. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Do we have any conditions out there still? UDX 791 on the side. No. Dying. I'm going to go to 38. It's dying off, man. The skip is dying off. Hey, Chris, good contact. Yeah, good one, man. Very good one. I'll get your number in the title of this gate, man. You're coming in real good. And I actually did shoot a video gate with this here. So let me just, I'll get that gate on. I'll try to get that gate on tonight for you. 0015. Let's see. That's just the number on my, there we go. Okay. So you were booming in real good, man. Good one, Chris. Not a problem. You'll see how good you're coming. I like to. That's why I have that crappy little camera. I can hold that right up to the meter there, and you can see you're way up into the red there. I did have my preamp on, but that's fine. You're still smoking in here. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad you could hear me okay. I notice when I transmit, it kills. It does. It kills your live streams. Really? That's really interesting, Make Mine A99. My computer is too close to the radio. Okay. Well, my computer is this far from the radio. Here's one hand. It is away from the radio. That's how far my computer is. My laptop. And I'm running an old laptop. It is a crappy old laptop. It's an old Toshiba. But you know what? It works for live streaming, and that's a good thing. And if it packs it in, I'll have to get... Well, I do have another Toshiba in the house, but for some reason, and it's a newer one, I can't get it the camera to work very good on it for live streaming. I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to download something, or maybe there's something, one of my drivers needs to be updated. I don't know. Yours is 1 foot away. Close. Very close. Very close to the computer, to the radio, eh? So it's interfering with it for some reason. Very interesting. So this is what it's looking like here right now. Starting to get dark. You can still see out there, light, but it is dusk is coming down now. So it is the shortest day of the year, man. Shortest day of the year. So that means tomorrow it's going to be later by what? How many? What is it? A minute a day or something like that? I hear 440 out there. That's like the 12th time I've made your. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, you made the gate again, and you were booming in here. Not a problem from the Hoosier State. It is called the Hoosier State, right? Mississippi's Magnolia State, Illinois is Land of Lincoln, and Indiana is Hoosier State. Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. And Kansas is the Sunflower State. Show Me State is Missouri. Volunteer State is Tennessee. Arkansas, Razorback State. I call Florida the Sand Pile or Sunshine State. I mean, and then Tar Heel State is North Carolina. I don't think we have names for our provinces up here. Not yet. I can make one up. We have a name for our island, though. People call this Canada's Hawaiian Island. That's the nickname for Salt Spring Island, although it's far from Hawaii. So anyway, yeah, you made the gate a dozen times. That's awesome. So Hoosier State. Okay, there I was right. Yes. What is Washington is the Evergreen State. California is the Golden State. Hawaii is the Aloha State. Texas is the Lone Star State. Bayou State is Louisiana. Magnolia State. I don't know what Alabama is. I'm trying to think of some of the other states. Yeah, some of the other states I just don't know. I mean, I'm sure they all have names, but New York is the Empire State, right? Garden State is New Jersey, right? And what is Oregon? Hey, make mine A99. What is Oregon? Is there a name for Oregon? Wouldn't be the Redwood State, would it? Because actually redwoods start in Oregon. Did you know that? They actually start in the southwest corner of Oregon down in Brookings. That's where you start to see coast redwood trees. I know, I've been down there and I've seen them. Native ones too. So would it be the Redwood State? Actually, you know what? You do have a redwood on your license plate. Come to think of it, Oregon does have a redwood tree on their license plate. So is it the Redwood State? Let's see. I got to Google that, man. Yeah, but Sequoia is called the what is it called? Does Oregon have redwoods? Yeah. What is Oregon called? I hear someone keying up on 395. Washington is yes. Washington is the Evergreen State. Wisconsin's the Badger State. Yes, I've heard of that too. Right. Yeah, what is Oregon called? What is the name for your state? I mean, Washington is the Evergreen State. Oregon is the Beaver State. Oh, okay. I was way off, for God's sake. Okay. We got beavers up here too. Oh, I got to show you something really funny. Okay. You want to see a really funny beer commercial from Canada? Okay. I got to show you a funny beer commercial from Canada. You're going to like this one. Let's just see. You will laugh. It's an old one too. You'll like it since you're in the Beaver State. Okay, here we go. This is probably couldn't get away with it. Hang on one sec. I'm making sure this is the right one. Okay, here it is, man. You got to watch this one. You'll like this commercial. This is a really old Molson Canadian beer commercial. This make you laugh. We have one on Fur Flag. Yeah, don't laugh. Or 99, you could hear maybe a bit. Cool. Anyway, there's a video to watch for you. If you're in the Beaver State, you'll like that video. Okay, what channel are you guys on? Let's have a look-see here. I'm on 38. You know, it's really quiet now. I think it's time for me to turn the beams to the southwest and listen for South Pacific. Let's see what we got here, folks. Okay. I'm on 38 beam towards the South Pacific. We'll see what happens. I didn't have a problem here in UDX 1313. That's for sure, man. You were slamming in here, man. Shaking the radio room.
UDX 440, British Columbia, standing by. 556, 440, quick wave. Conditions are changing there. 440, Sound good, 556. Hope you have an awesome rest of the day and a Merry Christmas. 440, British Columbia, we're on the side.
I'm on 385. I hear 321. Isn't that a crazy commercial? That is funny, man. Chasing Beaver, Molson Canadian. That's an old commercial too. I don't know if it's from the early 70s or the 60s or whatever. But I mean, look at the way. Yeah, I mean, look at the TV in the corner. It's probably right from the early 70s. I love it. I never get sick of that commercial. I think 70s or early 80s. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to have to look that up. Let's see. When was it shot? Let's see. It was commercial chasing beaver. I don't know. It's hard for me to find it. It looks old though. Oh, no. Beaver commercial Canada. I'm not too sure. I can't really find it. But I'm thinking it's old. It looks retro, unless it's new to made look old, right? A lot of things are new and they're made to look old. It's really quiet out there, man. Gotta love that handle, eh? Snatch and grab. Snatch and grab. Okay. Things are getting quiet. I heard Louisiana. I'm on 385 right now, just hanging out and listening. Somebody bought me an 8-pack today of they left it in my truck with bows on it. The only soda pop I will ever drink is ginger beer. So there was these in my truck today. It's a premium quality ginger beer. No artificial flavors. That's pretty good stuff right there, man. So let's see. I hear Taco Bender out there. Who else do we hear out there on 38? I'll try on 39. I think I'm going to swing my beam around to the South Pacific. Let's do this. It'll be interesting to see how much longer my power supply is going to hold out before it blows up on me. Right? I hope it can hold out till spring. Ginger beer is awesome. Yeah, I love this stuff, man. It is good stuff. And I found out it was sitting in my truck. They opened up my back slider window and put it in. And I found out it was my supervisor. So he bought me 2 of these 2 of these 4-packs. If 3/4 of your drink is the mixer, mix with the best. Fever Tree Premium Ginger Beer, made with natural flavors, including natural ginger. That's awesome. You know what? Old school doesn't have a twist cap on it. So you know what you got to do? You got to take these Felco 2s like that, and you got to go like this, right? When you open up a bottle, you go like this. You go like that. That works real well. So, ginger beer. Nice. That is good ginger beer. Try that stuff. It's called Fever Tree Ginger Beer. I don't know where it's made. Is it made in... if it's made in the States or Canada. Hopefully it's not made in China. CQ UDX South Pacific, CQ South Pacific, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Is that ever good? She's looking pretty quiet. We might not even be getting any South Pacific skip tonight. But if we do, I'll be sure to make a video gate. I'm anxious to hear how I sounded. I'm gonna put this video on right after this. So you're on this gate. You're definitely on this video gate here, the live stream UDX 1313. But I also shot it with my camera. So let me take this chip out, and we're gonna put this video on. You're on 39. We were on 39. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely going to put that on for you right after this, man. But that would be the one I'd probably get next, is a KL 203 without. I don't need the P. I really don't. If they sell me one with a P, that's fine. But if I don't get the P, that's also fine. I'm good with it. You know what I mean? I don't really need the preamp. Yeah, it's really quiet. It's really dead. Not really much coming in. There's Bob in there, 440s on 38. You're gonna be you'll be amazed how good you're coming in. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jim. That's really good stuff. Yummy. Gonna taste even better with my chicken. Yeah, I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas. It's going to be a quiet Christmas here. We have a 10-pound chicken. We're going to cook a free-range chicken we bought from the guy down the road. We're going to stuff it like a turkey, have all the trimmings, mashed potatoes, this and that. And then I actually have to fast the night before which really sucks. I have to fast. So Boxing Day, oh, that's going to suck, man. Boxing Day, I have to fast for surgery is the 27th. Not looking forward to that. Oh, well, that's life. Merry Christmas, Jim, and a Happy New Year and Happy Winter Solstice. It is the first day of winter everywhere, right? Well, actually, it's the second day of winter. Actually, you know what? It's not winter in Australia. It's summer. It's opposite seasons in the Southern Hemisphere. So Northern Hemisphere, winter. Southern Hemisphere, it's summer down there, right? I use Belden 58U, but not on my beam. I actually don't even have the thick stuff on my beam. I have RG something on it, but it's new coax, but it's not really super thick coax. I don't really care. The beam's not that far away. It's just 50 feet of it. But thicker coax, the better. In terms of flexing, I've been running Belden 58U for 44, just about 44 years now. I run it on my Antron 99. I run Belden 58U. I bought it in 1980, and I'm still using it. No, actually, I think I bought it in 79. I might have bought it in 79 when I bought my Super Penetrator 500 high gain. Will you be having some nice wine or beers? You know what? I have to watch it. because for Christmas dinner I can, but I can't be drinking any of that stuff the day before the surgery. But I helped the guy move a washer and dryer today, and I didn't want anything from it. He's just a friend, but he had a hernia, and he's a ham operator. And he might be able to fix my RCI, but they gave me 2 nice bottles of wine. They gave me a red bottle of wine for me and a white bottle of wine for Wendy. And I said, you don't have to give me anything, but if I do drink wine, I like to have a little glass of red wine when and if I do drink wine. But yeah, I will have some wine with dinner. Probably I'll have some red wine. I'm really not a big drinker, though. I really am not. RG8X. Wow. Is that good stuff? I use 50 ohm coax. I better look that one up. I got Belden 58U, so it's thick coax. It's big stuff. And it's white, and I bought it, God, like I say, 44 years ago or so, 45 years ago. 44 years ago. Still using it, man. Still works really good. It's amazing. That stuff is still going. And like I say, I got that hooked up to my Antron 99 right now. I for my beam, I had 2 leads of 50-foot Belden 58U because the beam I used to run had both polarities. It had vertical and it had horizontal. And I had a switch box to turn, so I had to have 2 leads of coax. I'm going to turn that off. That's why I really like this beam, because it's only 1 lead of coax, and I don't have to use any switch boxes or anything. There's my coax right there. It's, I don't know. It's not super skinny, but it's not super thick. You know what I mean? Okay, so nothing coming in, maybe later tonight. And then, like I say, after this live stream, I will definitely put Chris's video on there, UDX 1313. We'll get that up and running for you, and just be patient because things take a little longer to upload here on this slow internet island. Well, where we are, slow. Hey, JG Mopar, how's it going there? 076 California. We're not getting any California skip in here the last several days. No California skip. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next, well, maybe in the next 2 weeks when I'm off. So there's going to be a couple of days I'm not going to be on here because I'm going to be away in Victoria. I'm going to be away on the 26th and the 27th, and I'll be back on the 28th. So if I'm back on the 28th, that means I survived my surgery, right? If I'm not back, that means I probably didn't survive it, right? So, but if I did survive it, we'll make sure to do a live stream on the 28th, right? And then I can tell you all about how the surgery went. I think I just want them to knock me out for it. I think you can kind of be awake for it or half awake, but I don't know if I want to be awake. I kind of like I have really good sleep when they knock me out. So knock me out, I'll wake up and it'll be all done. 9 Oscar Charlie. How you doing? Good to have you in there, man. 333. Maybe Santa left you the ginger. You know what it was? He left me. It was actually one of the guys I work with. I looked in my truck. I said, how in the hell did they get that in my truck? But then I realized the back slider window's open because I got my coax going through there. So the guy I work with, Dave, super good dude. I says, hey, Dave, do you know anything about this this ginger beer that showed up in my truck with bows on it? And he says, let's just say Santa put that there for you. So I know it was him, right? My mom was awake when she got her stent. Okay, so you can be awake during it, right? So, yeah. So I might be, I don't know. I might get them to put me to sleep or make me half wake me out. It's going to be weird. It's so weird when they put that into your vein when you're awake, right? It's like having a colonoscopy and being awake and watching it on the screen. I'll probably have a glass of sparkling wine with orange juice about 11 a.m., bottle of red wine, the meal, and then several beers in the evening, and then wake up with a headache on Boxing Day. Yeah. You might if you mix your booze, right? It's so funny. Last week we went to our buddy's place down the road, Hal and Michelle. We call it Hal's Saloon. Hal works in the movie business. He makes props. And I'm trying to think, Chesapeake Shores, that's the one he works on, Chesapeake Shores. And so he gets movie props, but he's got these saloon signs on the side of his bar. Like he's got this ultimate bar. You'd have to see it. And we go over there. Wendy had way too many glasses of wine. I think she had like 6 glasses of wine, and she was just freaking looped. I had a cider, which was a weak one, and then I had a Caesar, and then I didn't want any more after that. I says, I'm done. I just stop at 2. And then Hal goes, no, have it. Here's a Molson Canadian. So he puts a beer in front. He says, I don't really want to drink it. So I drank one of those 3. I'm done. But we were there for a few hours, and I had some stuff to eat there and whatever. So I was fine. But Wendy was just freaking gooned. She was gooned, and I don't think I've ever seen her gooned like that before. So I got her to the car. I says, I'm driving. It's literally a 1-minute drive from our place. It is like a 1-minute drive. And yeah, but she didn't have a headache. Then I says, oh, you're going to be getting the spins when you sit in the bed, or you're going to be having a headache tomorrow, the next morning. But she never did, because she never mixed her drinks, right? Right. So I 333. I've talked to you on Skip, JG Mopar, 333 in the Ozarks. I'm drinking ginger beer. That is ginger beer right there. It's good. Ginger beer 333. I love it. But I wish they were bigger bottles. They're little dinky bottles. Look at these things. They're tiny, man. Baby bottles. It's like a shot glass in a bottle. I love Mexican food too. Mexican food is awesome. Just awesome. So don't get a headache, Different Gear TV. You mix your booze, the next day you can suffer. Next year, my goal is to put up a beam. I've never had one, so my bucket list. Right on. Well, is ginger beer? No, it's not alcohol at all. Non-alcoholic. It's made out of ginger. It's really good. You should try ginger beer. It's kind of a British drink. It's so good, man. It's kind of like soda pop, but natural flavors on it, natural sweeteners. It's only soda pop I'll drink. Non-alcoholic. There's no alcohol in it at all. So good. Chris, I like talking to people that have beams. I can hear them. They can hear me at stock radio. So, well, I said that for the last couple of years. Says eventually I'm going to put up another beam. And I don't like procrastinating. So I said to Wendy, this is the time. I want to get my beam. I got the money. Let's do it. So she said, go for it. So I put it up in September. I put this one up. I got everything ready for the beam. I got the mast ready. I had the rotor I bought the coax. I bought the rotor cable, and I had everything set up. I had the big post beside the radio room here, put it in the ground. I mounted it to the building. I said, all I need is the beam. The day the beam came, I put it together, and then I put it up that day. And I was talking on it, man. It was awesome. And I'm really impressed with this beam. I'm going to say this is the best beam. I've owned 4 beams. I've owned, the very first beam I had was a 2-element horizontal V quad. And then I bought a Lindsay 4-element horizontal and vertical beam. It looked kind of like a Wilson shooting star, but you know what? Never even took that thing out of the box. It was just so big, and I didn't want it. Some people used to call them flimsy Lindsays. So I ended up selling it. I had it for a couple of years, maybe 3 years in the box, sold it. But the next beam I got after the V quad was a 2-element high gain quad, and it was an Eliminator 2 full quad, about the size of a PDL2. And I had that up on a tower, 30-foot tower, 6-foot of mast, and that thing used to get out good. But I still think this 3-element serial kicks its ass. This thing, well, you hear me on here. When I call, people come back to me. They can hear me on this 3-element flat side beam. So 3-element flat side Yagi beam works really well for Skip. And I think the 4-element too, of course, right? The 4-element serial flat side, but they're well-made beams. They're made in Italy, just like the RM boots, right? They make good things in Italy. I can't have a beam where I live, so most of the people talk are using beam pointed towards California. Well, that's all right. Hey, if you can't have one, you can still have an antenna. You obviously still have an antenna because I've talked to you on the Skip, right? But yeah, some stratas and things like that, or if you live in an apartment or whatever, you can't put a beam up. It ain't going to happen, right? Or a strata where they say no antennas up, which would really suck. Here I can do anything I want. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with this 3-element Serio Yagi beam. It's been a really good antenna for me for the short time I've had it. September, October, November, December. I've had it for 4 months, right? 1, 2, 3, or maybe I've had it 3 months. And it works really well. My antenna is a Serio, but it's tiny. It works well for the size. But you know what? Serio are good antennas. They are really good antennas. And I know a lot of people running Serios, and I'm very happy with this beam. I give it a 5 out of 5. If I had to rate it 5 out of 5, I've made some really good contacts with it, and I always get really good signal reports. When I make a call out there, people usually hear me when I'm calling on my beam. You know, they didn't always hear me on my Omni, but they certainly hear me on the beam, right? And if you run a little bit of horsepower through it, even more, right? A guy about a half mile away from me has a nice big beam on his roof. I think it is a 510 Bill by the beach. Wow. Yeah, there's no other beam antennas on this island except me. The only other beams would be ham operators. Sorry, 11 meter band, it's me. And every other person here is a ham operator that has a beam. Different gear. What is the antenna? I would like to have a peek online. Yeah, there's so many different antennas. And I mean, there are people that have balcony antennas out there, right? Okay, I'm looking at the time here. I'm just thinking about the chicken. Let's see what we got coming in here. It's quiet. Like, wow. All skip is gone, man. It's dead. How about that? Totally gone. But maybe with luck tonight, I can fish for a little skip. And if I fish for a little skip, maybe somebody will hear me out there. Serial signal keeper. Cool. Serial signal keeper, made in Italy, of course. That's good antenna. I'll have to look that one up. Signal keeper, serial signal keeper. I'm gonna Google that right now. Let's see. Let's have a look. See. Signal keeper 27. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, it's a balcony antenna. It shows it right here. Interesting. 26 to 28 megahertz. It's a half wave antenna. It'll handle antenna aluminum whip, 250 watts, continuous. Oh, CW, 750 watts short time. Okay, let's have a look see here. Oh, that's a nice little antenna. Nice. So it's 5348 euro or something, whatever it is. That's a cool antenna. What's the height on it? Let's look at it is type quarter wave base. Is this stereo antennas? Oh, that's a radio place in England. Bandwidth. So it's got a good bandwidth. 100 watts continuous, 300 watts short time. That's CW. Very good wind resistance. Height, 2,370 millimeters. What is that in inches? 2,370 millimeters. Apparently, Canadian truckers. Apparently, Vivek is meeting with the Canadian trucker. Really? Is that a good thing? I hope it's a good thing. I tried calling for everyone during my lunch break. What channel are you? I got 3 legs on it, which I actually used to. Okay, interesting. It's 8 feet tall. Okay, so it's 8 feet tall. I got fentanyl for a recent upper. Good sleep. That'd give you a good sleep. Fentanyl. Just don't take too much of that stuff. Can kill you. I think a lot of people die from that stuff. Up here in Canada, they do, that's for sure. And I added extra wire for ground plane. Oh, cool. Right on. So about 2.7 meters. Okay. Interesting. So a nice little antenna made by Serio. Wow. So that's a good one to have on a balcony. Hello, Dallas. How's it going? All the DX is kind of faded out of here now, buddy. DX is gone. Gone. But we made lots of connections. And we're just kind of sitting back in the radio room. And chicken is in the oven right now. Hopefully Krista's watching it. Don't want to burn it. Let's just see. So, yeah, I put it in at 10 to 4. It hasn't even been in an hour yet. So anyway, hope all is well down there, Dallas. Happy winter solstice. It is the first day of winter in the Northern Hemisphere. So first day of winter, shortest day of the year. Now it is actually dark out here on the Gulf Islands. Imagine living in a place way in the Great White North, way up in the north where it stays dark for like 4 or 5 months. in the winter months. Oh God, that would be awful. It's I don't think I would like that, but it stays light later in the summertime too, right through. I didn't hear any Tennessee in there today. I don't think. I don't think I no. I don't think I heard any Tennessee in there today. But we definitely got to Indiana, and I talked to 958 Gary in Michigan in my portable, which was cool. Doing good. Just kind of here with my lips cut off while my beam is down on the test pole. That's a big beam, man. That must be a chore to get that sucker up there, Dallas? That is a big, like that's got a big boom on it. What is that, like a 6 element or something like that? Or it's a monster beam you have there. It's like Dirty Diaper 21 in South Carolina. He's got a monster beam too. Huge flat side Yagi. I wrote everyone numbers down, so I check all the channels and call for everyone. You're never pissing anybody off. If I hear you out there, I get back to you. 37.5 foot boom. Wow. 7 element. That is a big monster beam. 37.5, just under a 40 foot boom. 2.5 feet shy of 40 foot. My boom is 8.9 feet or something, 8.8 feet. Just a baby, my 3 element. Yeah, that is a big freaking beam, man. And it must be heavy too. I bet you it probably weighs about 40 pounds. Would that be right? About 40 pounds? Something like that. My beam is my beam might be maybe it's 9 foot boom, but it's under 10 pounds. My beam is not very heavy. 40 pounds. That's tricky to get up there, right? Like you must have a crank up tower, right? Like how do you get a beam up there on a big tower? And I often wonder that. Like mine, we raised the tower up by hand. We pulled it up with ropes, a bunch of my buddies and my dad, and we pulled that thing up. We had it on the ground, and it was a 30-foot tower with 6 foot of mass. I remember pulling that thing up. What a chore that was. I couldn't believe it, man. Just unbelievable. It was unreal that we actually pulled that thing up. It was a big job. I don't know how guys get beams up on these 80-foot towers. I've never seen anybody do it. I see them up on the towers when I was younger, but there's not a lot of that around here anymore. None of that around me. You rarely ever see radio antennas up in this area. I'm talking Vancouver Island, maybe more on the mainland, but even then, I don't think it's not the way it used to be back in the day. Hinge plate. Oh, Jeep, nylon straps. Okay. So you pull it up. That's what you do, a hinge plate. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Right? Because that is a big job, man. Holy cow. Heavy pulling that up, eh? So you put some hooks on the tower, you wrap it around a certain height up the tower, and you just hook it to the trailer hitch of the Jeep or the winch or whatever. I guess you could use a winch and pull it up with the winch too, right? Wow. Yeah. My neighbor had a freestanding tower. She had a Wilson Shooting Star beam up there for 30, 40 years. And she had a Wilson Shooting Star way up there on a 50-foot freestanding tower. But I don't know how they got that up there. It was a big base on this tower. A nice tower. About 25 foot up the hooks. Okay, that's the way it works. Very interesting. Have you seen South Carolina 21's tower there? He's got a monster tower too with a big Yagi beam on it, a big flat side beam. I've heard him in there. I actually have heard 21 in there. I don't know if I've ever talked to 21. Maybe I have, but I did actually hear him in there not that long ago. But it wasn't the greatest conditions, right? Yeah, he's got a awesome setup, that guy. Nice radio room. I don't know what's Reed running down in Carson City. I don't know what he runs for an antenna, but he sure gets out good. I know he's got elevation too. He's got good elevation, but what is Reed running for an antenna? And I don't know what Mike's running there, Wagon Master 390. What is Wagon Master running for an antenna? Because I think he gets out pretty good too. He's got a pretty nice setup there, Wagon Master. Check out his video gates. Check out CB Lounge video gates 2112. CB Lounge 2112. And check out South Carolina 21. South Carolina. He's got a good YouTube channel as well. But does anybody know what Reed is running? Because I hear a lot of people calling for that guy out there. I'm guessing maybe a beam antenna, or maybe he's just got a good Omni in his elevation. That's what does it. He's probably up. He's up in Carson City. I think that's pretty high up there. And I don't know what the elevation is of Mike there, Wagon Master, but I think he gets out great too. What about me? I run a window antenna Duns. Really? You got a window antenna? Amazing. So what type of antenna is it? I wasn't sure. I didn't know what you run for an antenna. A window antenna. That's pretty awesome. I can't hear Utah or Colorado on the sideband. Yeah, the last time I talked to Utah was about a month ago in my truck. I made a Utah contact. Colorado I talk to a lot. But we don't talk to Utah a lot. Utah not often. Homemade with a tuner. Cool. Right on, buddy. That's good. There's Ontario CB Club. Where is Walkie Talkie Jockey from? I got him a 19. I talked to Walkie Talkie on in Honolulu. That's the only Walkie Talkie I talked to in Honolulu. But he's not on 19. He's down on channel 11. I do actually have video gates talking to him on AM. He's on AM on channel 11. Walkie Talkie. I'm amazed this live stream's been going this long. Let me just turn this on, see. So this one's hooked up to the Sigma Venom 5/8 wave, this radio. Dead. Oh. Something in there. Something on 385. Don't know what it is, though. Okay, when I put it back up, tower will be 10 foot higher. At 50 foot, be using a 60-foot boom truck. Wow, bit risky after adding 10. Wow, unreal. That's awesome, man. That's a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it. He told me to call for cornbread. Cornbread gets out good, too. I hear lots of people calling for cornbread. I don't know if I've ever talked to cornbread. And there's Jim, WR0507, World Radio 496. I do have a world radio number, and I'm trying to remember what it is. I have it written down somewhere. I got it many moons ago, back at my last location. Reed is a serial ground plane. That gets out good, man. Those serials are amazing. Those serial ground planes really kick butt, man. I have a friend that has one in Manitoba, and he moved over there from Cowichan Bay over here on the Big Island. And man, he just comes smoking in here with that serial. I think he's got it like 50 or 70 feet in the air or something. But when he had that serial just sitting off like 8 feet off the ground before he put it up, he was still booming in here. I says, wait till you get that thing up in the air. And man, he just freaking smokes in here. But yeah, good ground planes. Those Italians make good stuff. Good stuff. I did talk to you during one of Joe's video gates, JG Mopar. I'm looking for a vert antenna. So my vertical antennas here are, I have an IMAX 2000, I have an Antron 99, and I have a Sigma Venom 5/8 wave. Now the Sigma Venom is hooked up to this one. Who's out there? Oh, is that you, Bob? Oh, this is Joe. 791. Am I hearing Skip in there?
Yeah, I'm talking 851 in Washington.
Okay, I'll sit on the side. Yeah, I thought he was Skip. Okay, I know who he is.
Yeah. What were you saying there, Steve?
So that's Bob 440. He's local talk on the Big Island, and he's talking to Washington State, which is local talk to us.
Yeah, my neighbor's keyed up there. Anyway, 440, we're on the side there. Have a good one there, 851.
You usually hear 440 on 38. I ham tuned a patio heater to 12. What? No way. In this chat, I've talked to Joe, Jim 333. Not contact. Right on, JG Mopar. We didn't feel anything here. Did you feel anything, Bob?
No.
No, didn't feel a thing. I know I saw it on the news. It was quite north of here, but yeah, nothing here, man.
I'll definitely feel it because my motor will rock back and forth.
Yeah, the epicenter I think was I thought it was up like way north of the Sunshine Coast or something like that. But anyway, it was north of here.
So what time was that?
I think it was yesterday or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I rarely ever feel earthquakes here. I mean, in my lifetime, born and raised here, I think I felt about 3 tremors. That's about it.
10 foot. You know, as they say, the big ones come, and I hope not, because if there's a big wave, it'll wipe me out. That's for sure.
I've been waiting for the big one. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm 140 feet above sea level here, but and we're pretty sheltered. We got a lot of islands around us, but like tsunami, I think would affect the west coast the worst.
Yeah, well, what if it happens in between Vancouver Island and Vancouver? Well, now you're going to get a huge wave coming in, and well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh yeah, because there's enough ocean between us. You're right too. So, but the thing is, I got Galliano right to the east of me, so they'd get it. It would hit them first.
Okay, yeah.
But the ocean would rise for sure, like tsunami, and it'd probably flood Ganges.
Oh, yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, it could happen.
I just hope not in my lifetime.
You know what? I'm banking it's probably not going to happen in our lifetime. I'm 59 already. You know, I think the strongest earthquake I've ever been in was like a 5.4, and that was like in 1990. Sitting there watching TV with some friends at night, I was like, "Whoa!" The house started moving a little bit, and it lasted maybe 20 seconds, and then that was it. And that was like, you know, and then I felt another couple ones, you know, later, and then I felt one before that, years before, but just a little tremor, nothing major. We haven't had any big ones here in our lifetime.
Thank God. Well, you know, the fault line that runs all the way up from way down south and well, all the way up to probably Alaska. I don't know. It's one. Yeah, we're right in line.
I know, that's what they say. Like it's the one from California, San Andreas, all the way up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll split us in half.
I'd like to say, as long as it doesn't happen in my lifetime, I'm like 66, so.
Yeah, we're good to go. It ain't going to happen in our lifetime. It might happen after we're gone.
That still won't be good for everybody else, though.
It'll suck if it's a big one. Well, there was the last big one was in Alaska, March 28th, 1964, one day before I was born. It was a 9.5. You watch YouTube videos of that, man. That messed it up, and then it caused a tsunami in Port Alberni, and it caused a lot of damage.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to say, yeah. What about the one in Port Alberni? What year was that? 64 or 2? Or I can't remember now. Yeah, it wasn't good. Cars were all piled up everywhere.
That was 1964, is the year I was born. It happened. That Alaska earthquake was one day, March 28th, 64. I was born on March 29th, 64, one day before I was born, and it caused a tsunami to come up the inlet of Port Alberni, and it caused a lot of damage.
Yeah. All you got to do is Google it. You can see pictures of cars.
You get good earthquakes there.
Brand new cars all piled up on top of each other. Yeah, not good.
That's unbelievable. You think about it. It's a narrow channel all the way out to the coast there, and you get that big volume of water pushing down that narrow channel. Just the force behind it.
Well, that's what I mean. The big, huge wave. I don't know how tall that thing was. 30. I don't know. I don't know. It must have been pretty tall to just swoop right in there and wipe everything out.
Yeah, like a tidal wave, right?
Yeah.
I know. And then you got the. I mean, if you're standing on the beach and you see the ocean disappear in front of your eyes, like the Indonesia one, get the hell off the beach and get for higher ground. Don't stand there and take pictures like some people did.
I know. I've watched videos where, where's that one? I can't
Bye,
remember.
JB, and rest. Bye-bye.
You can see the
Have a good night there, you guys.
And it's just going through the whole.
See you, Abstract Tom.
And it's, I don't know how fast.
Oh, bye, JG Mopar.
Miles per hour. And it's just eating up this field. And then you can see cars driving up the highway. And you're like, all of a sudden they're gone. And
He's on Vancouver Island.
Pretty bizarre videos of
Well, the one, yeah, no, I've seen those too, and even in Japan too, where that Fukushima nuclear reactor thing got wiped out. I don't know, that was 10 years ago or so. That was unbelievable, that tsunami.
Yeah, like the one there that came in the channel there.
Merry Christmas, 333. Have a good one. Bye, JG Mopar.
Now there's houses floating down there, and it's all heading down to
I'll be on here tomorrow.
the inlet, and there's nowhere else for it to go. And then it's just a big pile of debris and houses and boats and cars, and then you can see, the road.
Take care, Different Gear TV. I'm going to roll too soon.
And I'm like, oh no.
I know, no, it's scary. It is a scary thing. I mean, like I say, we're up about 140 feet above sea level here. Hopefully that's high enough. My cousin was...
I'm right at sea level.
Get your boat ready. I'm just kidding. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in our lifetime, buddy. We're getting too old. It'll happen after we're gone. My cousin...
I hope so. I'm still going to buy a little rubber raft if I get flooded out here. At least I can get up to the road.
Yeah, smart. My cousin was on the islands during the tsunami and had to run for... Wow, this guy, I'm on my live stream right now, and a guy said his cousin was in one and he had to run for his life. That's unbelievable. I would run for my life if I saw a giant wave coming for me, wouldn't you?
Oh, 10-4, yeah. Just run as fast as you can. Get to higher ground.
Well, when you're driving on the west coast of Vancouver Island, there's tsunami signs everywhere. It says tsunami evacuation route.
Oh, yeah, 10-4, yeah. Fino and Ukiel and all that.
Yeah, even in Port Renfrew, there's signs all over the place. So it's like, just get to higher ground. That's all you can do. Even on Maui, I think, what would I do if there was a tsunami? Higher ground.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I'm going to roll here for a bit. I got to go check the chicken.
10-4, I'll be on the side.
All right, take care, Bob. Okay, that's Bob over on the Big Island. And most of you guys have probably heard 440. 440 coming in off the DX. In 2004, tsunami killed 230,000 people. And that was in Indonesia, right? And then it affected Phuket, Thailand, too. Right. Just saying bye. Oh, okay, you're still here. Different Gear TV still here. Okay. There you go. My bad. I was concentrating on this and that. Yeah, you know what? They say we're in the earthquake zone, but like I say, I'm 59 years old and I've never been through a big earthquake yet, but that doesn't mean it can't happen, right? The weather here is really boring, and I don't know if I call that weather, but we get rain, we get a little bit of snow once in a while. Hail is pretty rare. Lightning, thunderstorms are pretty rare. And it's just wet or dry, maybe an earthquake once in a while, but I've never had any big ones here. Staying at hotel right on the beach. Staying in a hotel right on the beach. Oh, really? Be careful out there. There's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Nothing you can do if a tsunami comes in and you're on the beach. You just got to run really fast. So, okay, so I think Skip is pretty much done for the night, right? I'm not even hearing any South Pacific, unless later on I can get in there and work some South Pacific stuff. But it's still 10.4 degrees Celsius outside. 10.4, not too bad. Seen 2 tsunamis here in California. Watched that. Really? I've never seen any tsunamis here. There was tsunami warnings here when they had that big one over in Japan, but nothing came of it, really. I didn't see anything different, really. It's so sheltered in here. And like I say, I can show you on the map here. So if a tsunami was to come across the ocean at our islands, okay, so here's our island. Here's Vancouver Island here. Nothing from the west is going to smash into our island. There's no waves from the west that's going to smash into our island. A tsunami would have to come from here across this way, but it's also going to smash into these islands first. So here's our island, very sheltered, but there's these islands here. So those are the breakwaters. Tsunami comes across the ocean. It's going to smash into these ones, but water's still going to infiltrate all into here, right? And the sea level will probably rise a bit. But any massive waves will smash into Galiano, Maine, and Saturna Island. That's Pender in here. But Salt Spring Island, I think we're too sheltered, man, for any big wave damage to happen. And this is Vancouver Island. That's over 100. That's like 100 miles wide or something, right? So we're not going to worry about any tsunami coming in from the west to Salt Spring Island. And Ventura Harbor, I better check that out. I'm going to have to check that out, man. Ventura Harbor tsunami. Crazy. Hey, did you say Wagon Master has I'm taking a bath? You're taking a bath. I haven't had one of those in years. We do showers here, probably because we're in a well, so we conserve water. But hey, is Wagon Master on tonight? Is he running a live stream? I'm curious. Let me know if Wagon Master is running a live stream, because I can eat my dinner and then I can come out and go onto his live stream and chat with you guys out there too. 390 Wagon Master in Utah. He's Mike's got some good live streams happening there. I like him. He's a good guy. Maybe one of these days we'll meet. All the video gate guys could meet, and all of us could meet. We could have like a big coffee break, right? A big coffee break. All the video gates you guys have been on the video gate channels, and we all meet up at one place. Wouldn't that be cool? Have like a big jamboree. People still do those, I think. You know that? That would be kind of fun. Where everybody we've talked to, we meet at one place. We set a date, and then we meet somewhere. I think that would be fun, right? Anyway, that's cool, Nike Cal. Scary though, buddy. Very scary. It'd be like videotaping a hurricane or videotaping a tornado. There's guys that videotape tornadoes, right? Those twister chasers. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna roll. Here's the one that was down the street from my old house. Okay, let's check it out. I got it on here. Whoa, look at the palm fronds. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, hang on. Let's get rid of this ad here. Come on. Whoa, not good for the boats. That's awesome. Look at the palm trees. That's scary, man, but damage some boats there. Not good. That's a good video, buddy. I like it. I'm going to watch the rest of it. I think I might have seen that on the news, that when it happened. But yeah, that's not good. Wouldn't want to be on that beach. Maybe good for the surfers, right? Anyway, I'm going to roll. I have to go in and tend to dinner too, because I'm the one that put the chicken in the oven. And if it burns, it's on my shoulders, right? So, hey, cheers and 73s to you people out there, all you good people, and enjoy the rest of your night wherever you may be in DX land. It is winter solstice, so enjoy winter solstice. Okay, and tomorrow I'll be on here. I'm going to buy a couple of things for Wendy. I got to go. I think I'll get one for Krista. I'll get something for Krista, and I'll get something for Wendy. Wendy's gone till Saturday. She's on the mainland visiting her granddaughter, and she's also visiting her son, Mitchell. So you like coffee. Coffee break. Well, we'd have to have a big coffee break, right? JG Mopar, we'd all meet and have a coffee break. I don't really drink a lot of coffee once in a blue moon, but I drink a latte. Wendy makes me a latte every weekend, but I drink tea. I drink mint, and I drink turmeric tea. I drink ginseng tea, stuff like that, nettle tea. Okay, guys. Hey, cheers and 73s, and have a great night. And I appreciate all you guys tuning in. And if you guys are heading over to 390 Wagon Masters YouTube channel, I'll probably be on there after I eat my dinner, okay? Tea is good, Abstract Tom. It is good. I like it. Hey, your name's Abstract Tom again. Awesome. I like Abstract Tom. Okay, I'm used to saying that. I'm used to use Abstract Tom. So keep it as Abstract Tom. Anyway, have a good night, everybody, and enjoy your dinner. It is I'm the same time zone as JG Mopar, right? And I'm gonna load a video while I'm eating my dinner, and it's gonna be of UDX 1313. Okay, UDX 1313 Indiana, our contact. Have a great night. And don't burn the chicken. Yeah, we can't burn that chicken, JG Mopar. We don't want burnt chicken. It's on my shoulder, man. It does have the skin on it, but I do take the skin off when I eat it. It's just that I like crispy chicken skin, but it's not good for my cholesterol, man. And I got to watch my cholesterol. A guy going for a stent. The last thing I want is to have more cholesterol. Imagine if it's more plugged up when I get there and they check my artery out, because I've been eating all that bad stuff. So I've been eating really good. Take care, you guys. I'll see you next stream. I'll see you over at Wagon Masters if he's doing the stream tonight. Cheers and 73s until tomorrow when we're back on here in DX land. Have a good one.